Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as Germany. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we've defeated the Carlist. Unfortunately, CNT is still looking incredibly strong. And I kind of don't think the American Union State actually has a chance to win the Civil War anymore. It just seems very, very biased against them at the moment. Right now, you know what? Our divisions, your job is just going to be defend New Orleans and southern Louisiana. That's your only job. Sit there, try to defend this territory as much as possible so the American, or that the CSA doesn't immediately win. So we're looking right now at 21 to 39 against 19 to 11. There's a chance that the Canadians and the French will start to back the Kingdom of Spain as well. Because they definitely do not want the CNT to win. But we'll see. We'll see exactly what happens. Argentina's declared war on Uruguay. That's fine. You're also at war with Brazil, because I'm guessing Brazil was guaranteeing. Yeah, guaranteeing Uruguay. We do eventually want probably one of them to join our faction. Normally it seems like Brazil joins the Entente. Or Brazil joins the Reichspakt. And that would be great. We're still looking at about a year roughly until the American, or that the Second World Krieg definitely begins. The Allies also are doing a fantastic job. It's a good thing we gave them some supplies. Will they join our faction? Like, again, can they join our faction? I don't know. Does not look like it. Their focus tree actually kind of sucks. But we did give them support. Bulgaria, I don't think is ever going to join our faction anymore, which is just a shame. So our job, more or less, is to immediately try to push away to Barcelona. 21 to 39. Yeah, they definitely outnumber us. Which is a real shame. And you're not allowed to do naval invasions, unfortunately, as a volunteer force. At least I believe you're not able to. Oh, maybe you can. I thought as a volunteer you weren't allowed to actually do naval invasions. But if you're going to allow me to, I will definitely try to land in Barcelona. And that seems pretty good. How come it's only the German East Asian Navy? Why can't I take control of the other navies of my puppet states? Not too sure. We're gonna shrink this front line down to basically just be around Bilbao again. And it looks like I did see some Canadian troops. Yeah, so the Canadians and Two Sicilies have begun to support the Kingdom of Spain as well, which is excellent. Just more volunteer forces is great. Yes, and if you can just land in Barcelona, because we know that they did not, like, Carlos Spain did not defend their capital. So yeah, there's a chance that, yeah, they're not going to do it either. Barcelona has fallen. We'll see if maybe we're worth 5 victory points. You know, maybe I should just stay in Barcelona for right now. Just hold the city. And you know what? Just do a second naval invasion. From here to Valencia. From here to Valencia, yes. Put in this truck. And maybe that'll actually work out okay. That's my hope. So yeah, you'll just go through Austria now. Fantastic. I wouldn't be surprised if Austria joins the war with me once it actually begins. Of course, you're going to begin the attack as soon as you are able to. You can already see that the Spanish have put some troops in Barcelona, which is nice. How close are C&T to capitulating? We immediately already put them down to 59%, which is great. But are you considered cores? No, you're a colony state. So that's good to know as well. But we're also going to immediately take Valencia. You sit here, delete that plan. Now, they're at 29%. So I think we need to take Saragossa. If that's at all possible. But we shall see. Send these 2 assigned divisions down to yellow as well. What do we want to research? Well, it's 1938. Better radar stations, you know what? Not a bad idea. You can see there's a huge amount of French troops up into, like, Belgium. Even with our negative 30% encirclement penalty, we're still doing pretty okay. But I think we take Saragossa. We should be okay. We'll just last stand these troops. Try to make sure they can at least hold on. Actually, what we can do is I think this truck can just go around like this and then go straight to Saragossa from the back. And if that works out, again, we're just going to also make the C&T front line extremely long. And if their front line's also extremely long, it's going to kind of confuse the AI somewhat. And it seems like it's working, actually, which is excellent. So once we've taken over here, let's go down to Tarragona. Hopefully, yeah, our fuel reserves should be a little bit bigger. So, what's our maximum capacity right now? Only 500,000, which really isn't like that much in the grand scheme of things, but those more military factories behind our front lines. With Zaragoza fallen, you are now at 18%. You are very, very close to just dying. Do you have any other cities? Oh, you don't. Fantastic. Well, looks like you're dead then, making my life a lot easier. And now we should have. You're not in a faction yet, but they'll more than likely join the Reichspakt. So thank you, Spain. And thank you to our brave German soldiers who bravely fought on the front lines. So it's almost 1939. So let's get the medium tanks going, because we will want them soon. Spanish Civil War has ended, yes. Kind of want to bring these guys home as well, but American Union say, yeah, we won the war in Spain, where we're losing the war in America. Nationalists take over in the Netherlands. That's fine. Like, I don't care. It might actually make them more likely to join my faction. If they do that, then all the power to them. Let's get some good generals. Organization plus 10% is pretty good. More recruit population and more attack and defense is also quite nice. I'm gonna get organization. You're not useful at all. And then we can probably get like another organization guy. Like a plus 20% organization means that our troops would be able to fight for a long, long time. Yes, now all of you guys are being assigned down to you. Well, you probably want like a new commander, right? No, I think actually the guy we have now is actually still probably the best we can have. So going to sign you down the yellow as well. So I think 12 divisions probably is enough to help secure this front line. Unfortunately, again, we can't build like radar stations and our allies down here, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? We'll build one down in Malta. We'll build one in the Suez, just to make sure we can maybe track enemy naval movement. And also probably put one way up to the north as well. So let's reform Middle Europa. Actually, don't reform Middle Europa. Is there anything? There's got to be something down here, right, that removes... Yeah, we got to remove the spirit of the Pages of the Weltkrieg. Like, it's ruining our ability to get those military doctrines researched. So right now, we literally have 0. Which is probably an issue. Yeah, getting Spain, even though Spain is not going to be a great ally in terms of pure troop numbers, it's just going to create another front line for the Germans. Okay, so Pacific States and the American Union State have ended their hostilities, so they're both going to focus on dealing with the American, dealing with the CSA. Which is good for us, I would say. I mean, there's a chance that even if the CSA wins, they might just stay out of the Second World War entirely anyways. Like, Greece, Bulgaria, Ottomans, if any of you guys wanted to... I was gonna say if you want to join the Rice Pact, I'd say yes, but... decided to join the Entente. Basically, the opposite of what I wanted you to do. The Blue Lotus. Oh, so they published the first Tintin comic, sure. But that's not the first one. It's like the third one. I don't remember. I read them as kids. I don't 100% remember everything. Yeah, I think I just want more organization, and it's like... yeah, it's have extremely organized troops. Like, what is my organization right now for these guys? It's going to be 64. It's pretty good. Again, I can't really tell what the AI has right now. And you're all joining in a war against Brazil. Apparently everybody does not like Brazil. But yeah, okay, the Ottoman Empire is definitely going to win their war against Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and Iran. Really no question about that in the slightest. Turkestan is definitely going to win up here. And Russia still doesn't really seem like it's planning on actually doing any invading of its neighbors, which I see as a benefit. Okay, well, because here Baton Rouge as well, and also New Orleans. I'm really just here to try to defend your capital, dude. The rest of you can go try to fight the CSA because they are an absolute monster. And I also don't think you could actually win that war. So we're going to put you into a new army. Underneath the guy with the best attack, we are going to assign you to be the color green. And I don't know where I want you guys to be quite yet. I want you to be down here in Spain, but I don't think that's likely right now. And you're all part of the Entente. We're going to draw a fallback line basically like to the far north. And maybe ship you down south if we have to. Or you know what? You can actually be ready to go and instantly invade Britain. Like, they won the war. Send in 24 stacks straight to the British Isles. Not a bad idea, I think. Okay, we're going to build a handful more anti-air unit weapons here. Who's justifying now? Oh, you're just regular justifying on me. You're not even using the focuses. You're just normal justifying against me, which is... sure, why not? We're ready in March of 1939. Why, like, France? You have, like, 4 things in your focus tree that gives you... yes, of course I want more people in my faction. Thank you, Cuba, for being a good friend. But there are so many focuses in your tree to come kill me, why would you do it like that? Seems a little bit strange, but I don't know. You do you, I guess. Our manpower situation's still bad. We can't go up to extensive until we're actually at war. And the Ottomans have just won against Iran. They're definitely going to win against the rest of you. There's really no hope in hell you're going to win that. And you're also part of the Reichspakt, so nobody so far has decided to try to break the chains. Autonomy under the Germans. Okay, just don't... Nobody gets independence. Okay? Nobody in the Reichspakt gets any independence. Or Middle Europa, whatever you want to call it. Will you join my faction? You're probably going to join, if anything, you're going to join the Entente. We still have Finland, who has, let's see, 13 divisions against Norway. They should be able to win. But it's going to be a little bit tricky for them. Okay. Going to get the 1940 tech stuff now. It's going to take about a year. But I think that's okay. Let's get better radar, so let's... maybe a little bit... We'll wait for this one. Let's get even the third level of radar. Might as well get the war propaganda against the French. If they're going to just fight against me, I might as well get my war high as possible. No, I'm supporting the Ottomans. I'm not going to support you as well. Do I need both of them? Just one of the following. So definitely, yeah, get the infantry weapon support equipment. And then we'll remove our penalty here. After Romania's defeat in the World Krieg, we were promised control over the ritual fields of Plesty. Our spies report, however, that the current dictator, Cordno, is supposed to nationalize the oil fields. With the current crisis through, though, and he said to stop him was our fears of war and drive away capital, wrecking us financially. We can do nothing, which seems like a bad idea. Or I can just kill him. I'm gonna bribe ministers and offer promises. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it works out well for us. Yeah, and the Ottoman Empire is just completely dominating them. So it's a good thing I did not give any weapons to Nejd. They definitely would have just been wasted. And you are looking incredibly powerful. That's a strong Ottoman Empire. Of course, they were going to release some of their countries, which is a little bit disappointing. Would have been kind of nice to see a massive Ottoman Empire. Yeah, so they got a little Iran, a little Yemen. I mean, as long as they're not threatening to attack our, the Suez Canal, they can do whatever they want. And it's kind of fine by me. How long will it take for us to actually get down here, though? Renew military, 3% recruit population, 20% war support, 5% recovery rate, all pretty decent. Armed conflicts in Lorraine. Destroy the Internationale. Well, I mean, we're getting there. Definitely next year, there will be a war. You guys have declared war on each other. That's fine. So you're just attacking me. Yeah, because you can't do this until June, so... I mean, they might do it anyways. Because abandoning Alsace-Lorraine as a focus, I think, immediately declares war. Well, actually, it sends us an event that causes war. Whereas just manually justifying the war might mean that France won't actually do it. Okay, so I know, Yellow, you're probably not feeling the most confident with this. But you are going to need to try to push your way north if at all possible. You guys aren't in any factions. You're actually just fighting a war against... No, Italy's just fighting a war against you. That makes more sense. And hopefully Austria will eventually get involved as well. Doesn't really seem like they're trying to influence Romania or anybody into joining their faction. But that might change soon. Actually, I'm going to send you guys to go to this port. Get them ready to go. Only 2 divisions can actually go because you can only send 10 divisions with the basic tech. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks for watching my Anthem. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoy, thumb down. Want to subscribe, and goodbye.